A lot of people that don't know, when you get hit with a Moet bottle, it does just as much damage as getting hit in the head with a pipe or a bat.
Because the
Yes,
bottle
sir.
doesn't break.
Because the
And it
bottle
doesn't-
doesn't break. I remember working at a club. You guys probably remember this club called Trafalgar Square in Jamaica, Queens. And I was we had a security detail for Tupac. And I might have told the story before. And we was up on stage, myself and a bunch of my students, and because most of the security were my students, because I was the head of security there. And I remember as Tupac was performing, a bunch of guys apparently spotted, just like the story you're telling, Alpha, make this story shorter though, seeing a guy that they had a problem with. And they began to hit this guy with Moet bottles. And when I tell you, this guy brains was hanging out the back of his head. It was the most horrific thing I had ever seen. And when he was walking through the crowd after they finished him, he was like walking, he was a dead man walking, and the crowd just parted like the Red Sea. You seen women fainting because they were horrified of what they seen. They just went into shock. They were fainting because this guy was walking just like a daze, like a zombie with the brain hanging out the back of his head. It was horrible. But back to you, Alpha. So I just had to say that for the listeners, how horrific it is to get hit in the head with a Moet bottle. It's a horrific thing.